Okay, what is your name and what do you do for Rise Up Against Gender-Based Violence?
My name is Nkeletseng Tsetsane, and I'm the Programs Director for RiseUp Against Gender-Based Violence.
And what kind of programs is Rise Up bringing to people who are facing gender-based violence?
Our focus is more on prevention around adolescents, right? So we're looking at how we can expand on CSE, to talk to teenagers, against on the issue of gender-based violence specifically. I mean, for example, some of the things that one of the dialogues that we're looking to have right now is the dual burden of HIV and GBV on adolescent teens. Because we need to be cognizant of the intersections of the two. Because when you're talking HIV, gender-based violence has been cited as one of the biggest drivers of HIV, whether it's from a poverty perspective, and also intimate partner violence, so because they're starting to get into relationships and so on, what is a healthy relationship, so basically our prevention is we're trying to do primary prevention so that we prevent the teenagers from becoming victims of gender-based violence from the beginning.
What would you say is one of the challenges you face trying to get through to those teenagers?
Listen, there's a lot when you're talking to teenagers, right? Especially the issue of peer pressure, relationships, because of the way our society is constructed. What is a healthy relationship? Culture, society, all those things are sort of indicators or sort of the sort of shape what they feel a good relationship is. So we need to sort of deconstruct that to say, but it's not okay for a guy to push you around, and the different types of violences, because when you're talking violence with them, they're thinking physically beating you up, but there's all these other things that speak, harassment. Some of the young people don't know the difference between sexual harassment and actually sexual assault. They don't really realize that by somebody making you feel uncomfortable, whether it's whistling or whatever, it's actually a form of violence. So it's more on awareness creating so that they know when it is actually violence.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.